trying to make this better this time round. You guys enjoyed this little new song? We're gonna teach you guys how to about all the animations at the Disney World. That is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have fun.
Teaching you all about old and young. Old and young, like
Like these two whippersnappers are fighting.
you enjoy the show. Do do do. Can enjoy this too. The old and young.
You guys enjoyed that. Oh, that's smaller. And here's the play done play. Enjoy the video. Trying to make this better this time round. You guys enjoyed this little new song? We're gonna teach you guys how to about all the animations at the Disney World. That is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have fun.
Teaching you all about old and young. Old and young, like
these two whippersnappers are fighting.
and all the ones who have passed away. Can enjoy this too. The old and young.
You guys enjoyed that. Oh, that's smaller. And here's the play done play. Enjoy the video.
Alright, all you cool cats. Now back to...
Alright, you one more update here. So we got two shorts. One's kind of a half an hour long, so it's not really a short. But I want to combine these together because they're both things that you can watch during this time of year. One is definitely good to watch during this time of year for Christmas and holidays. But the other one you can probably watch anytime, but you need a good cry. So the first one we're going to talk about is called the one that's definitely necessary for you to watch during this time of year. And this one's called Small One. And if you put like Mowgli's design from Jungle Book in here, you can definitely tell that this little boy looks a lot like him. It's nothing against them. Disney's done this before. They have reused models, reused animations to save money. But this little boy definitely does look like Mowgli to me. So the boy, there's not really names in this story. We have the boy, and we have Small One, and we have Father. So the boy has to sell Small One who's a donkey and is old, no longer can do hard work, like pick up firewood for them or for the family to sell. They have 3 donkeys that are much younger and who can actually do the work, but Small One cannot carry up the firewood up the hill to sell. And so the father says we need to sell him. And he actually was going to go and sell him, but the boy wants to do it because he has a very strong bond with him, and he's a very good pet to him, and he wants to make sure that the donkey gets to a good home. So yeah, and wants to be able to say goodbye to him. So they both go to a town, and he tries to sell the donkey to a place where they would cut his hide, because he's asking to take a good care of him after he acts as a guard. Where can I sell my donkey? But the guard just laughs at him and just points him in a direction. Like, if anybody laughs at you when they're trying to tell you to go somewhere, it's usually a bad sign, but he's a kid. Him and Small One get out of there before poor Small One gets his hide cut off. and he tries to sell him to a bunch of other people, but they are like all singing him like, "Get lost! I don't need no donkey." One says, "I need a horse because they're how big his wife is." And then the whole entire time that's going on, we hear three guys who probably pretty much run this part of the town and make sure that the boy gets sent somewhere else, like to an auction, where they accidentally sell horses, and they make fun of the donkey when the boy says he is good enough to be the horse's donkey, be the king's donkey. So yeah, and then they all like make fun of him, and the boy gets knocked over, and Small gets mad and uses a lot of his strength to kick the guy who's picking on him off of him. So yeah. And then we bump into who actually does buy this donkey, and that is Joseph from the Bible, the one who is married to Mary, the one who is the mother of Jesus and the stepdad of Jesus. So yeah, and so Small One is gonna carry Mary to Bethlehem. So that's why it's a good story to watch during this time of year. So yeah. So who directed this short? It was directed by Don Bluth, who made a lot of movies. He's made All Dogs Go to Heaven, Land for Time, American Tail, and and Secret and Nem. So, and Anastasia, which I might review for my movie for Christmas, since that one's technically takes as a song in there that has to do with December, so it counts later, sometime this week. So, and that one came out. This short came out December 16th, 1978. I usually watch this one during this time of year, ever since I learned about it. So yeah, it's a good one. Go watch it. It's on Disney Plus. So let's check out the other one. Let's go to the next one that might make some people cry, or might make them either cry tears of sadness or tears of how beautiful they make this short, because how pretty the music is and how purity the art is. So yeah, that's how I don't like. How can you make something so sad yet so beautiful right here? So this one's called The Little Match Girl, and this was written by Hans Christian Andersen, and he kind of bases on his mom's life, because his mom sold matches when she was a little girl, but luckily what happens to this little masked girl didn't happen to his mom. Otherwise we wouldn't have a Hans Christian Andersen. So this one came out in September 7th, 2006, so it's not as old as the other one, but yeah. Robert Holland directed it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that the voice actor for the boy and the donkey. One is the boy who played Pete from Pete's Dragon, and the other one is Clarence Nance, who plays Donald Duck.
What? I did not. I'm not a donkey. I'm a duck.
Well, you surely are an ass.
Ah, shut up.
So I had to mention that little joke. So anyway, what's Little Masked Girl about? Well, a poor little girl who's has an abusive father, and tells her if you don't come back here with some money after you sell those matches, I'll beat your butt. So you don't really see that part in the short, but basically that's what that the story was. The story at the beginning was about. It's about the fact she's afraid to come home empty-handed. Otherwise, her dad would, if she did, she'd be beated. So they don't really show that part. They show her just selling the matches, and nobody's buying them. And she keeps on seeing other families who actually have nice homes. And oh wow, this is going on. There's no music. Nobody's talking. There's this music. This is played by Alexander Borland. Hopefully I said that right. And it's very somber. It's very sad. It's a nice violin playing in the background. And by when it gets too cold, after she sees a guy light a lantern, because back then they had people back then light lanterns, and she goes into like an alleyway to sit down, and she sees like 3 different visions of one she sees with like trying to warm her feet by the fire. Then she sees food, and then she has. And every time she sees these visions, she lights up her matches, trying to keep herself warm. And because it's very very cold, hence what happens later to her. So sad. And the 3rd time, she gets taken away by a bunch of horses, and she meets her grandmother, who had recently passed away, and was one of the few people that was actually nice to her. So she like helps her grandma lights the tree for Christmas, and there's plenty of food for her to eat, and she's able to be with her grandma. And then at the end of her visions, her grandma comes and picks her up and takes her away. But sadly, it's not really her being taken away, it's her spirit. She sadly died of hypothermia. What the hell, Hans Christian Andersen? Why can't you give this little girl a happy ending? But I just really like this short because I like how pretty the art is, and I love how pretty the music is. It's sad, but I still like it. So both of these ones are fine on Disney Plus. Good to watch during Disney around Christmas time. So yeah. So I'll see you guys later. Like, share, subscribe, and have a Merry Christmas. Bye.